Do you also want to create this type of AI images for absolutely free? Then welcome to my Leonardo AI course. So if you don't know what is Leonardo, so it is an alternative of Midjourney. It is more affordable. You can create images per day for free and it is more powerful like Midjourney. So inside this course we will going to teach you everything about Leonardo AI. We will going to teach you what are the models available in Leonardo, what is the use of community feed, what is the purpose of this trending new and top, what are these upscale feature. Then we will going to teach you about the personal feed, how it will going to work, and inside your personal feed we will going to teach you about your generation follower feed and like feed, what are these settings and how you can operate that. Then using Leonardo AI you can also create your own model which you can use yourself, and you can also help other community users to use your model. Then we will going to discuss about all the different models available inside Leonardo AI which you can directly use inside your art. Then we will going to discuss how you can write the prompts, where to use different models. Then we will going to cover the feature of negative prompts, and inside this course we will also going to provide all the negative prompts which our agency is using throughout the year, which you can use it to make your art very much attractive and amazing. We will going to explore all these different features. We will also going to teach you about image to image feature, image prompt feature, how you can use it, different tiling features. We will also going to guide you in which model you have to choose which dimension. Then we will going to guide you how to use AI canvas inside Leonardo to expand your images for in painting and out painting. Now what is that we will going to discuss inside this course. So we will be covering each and everything from creating account in Leonardo AI to creating stunning AI art image which you can use and sell to make passive income. So do enroll inside this course if you want to become master in using Leonardo AI and how you can take the most benefit of Leonardo AI. I will see you guys inside this course. Bye bye. So now we have created Leonardo account, okay, for absolutely free. So now we will just going to have a look of Leonardo AI dashboard. Okay, so this is how the dashboard will going to look like. Okay, so my friends, at very top you can first of all see the option to upgrade. Okay, so you can just click on this upgrade button, and if you are interested to pay with their yearly plan or pay with their monthly plan, you can just go ahead with that. Okay, so right now we will going to use this free plan. Right now when you are watching this, so they are just providing 150 generations for per day. Okay, but I'm not sure, but whenever you are watching, so they can just change it. Okay, so I'm completely not aware about that, but let's go to Leonardo. Okay, so now here you can see we have these images over here. Okay, so under the home tab you can see first of all we have this home tab, and in the home tab you can just see the featured models. Okay, so here all are the featured models given by Leonardo and their community. Okay, so you can just see the vintage if you want kind of vintage style photography, so you can just tap on that and you can see the vintage style photography, and you can also see the images created with this model as well. Okay, so this is what it is. Okay, and here you can follow this person. Okay, and here we have this button. If you are finding this art kind of unethical, so in that case you can even report that, so this will go to Leonardo and they will going to take action. Okay, and of course you can just see the description and the prompt. Okay, and you can also see the resolution and all this stuff over here. Okay, let's cross it. Similarly, you can even see more of them like Luna. Okay, so these are all the arts that has been created. Okay, like you can see, this is my favorite, that is characters portrait. Okay, so this is also very amazing. So people can use this model and they can just do this type of images. We will going to teach you about all this thing, but now we will just going to give you the dashboard idea how everything works. So here, okay, and after the featured models, here at the bottom you guys will going to see we have the option of recent creations. Okay, so it's a very great feature. Okay, so you can see these are all the recent creation by Leonardo and their community and users. So you can just see all of them. And the best thing is that if you want to ever take the inspiration from any of this art, for example, I want to see the prompt of this art, so I will simply going to click on that, and then you will going to see we will be able to see the complete prompt that has been used to create this art. Okay, so that's amazing. So you can just copy this prompt completely. Okay, and here you can also see we have this negative prompt as well. Okay, so you can also copy this as well, right? So this is very interesting, right? So you can just copy anyone's art and you can make little bit twist. Okay, and you can create your own art. And just by seeing all these particular arts, you will be also be able to learn. Okay, so it's my personal suggestion that whenever you go here in the recent one, so just tap on any of the art and see or read the complete prompt. Okay, like art by Hendrik Humor's charming birth. So you will going to get idea that they are writing this type of prompt and this is how the output will going to look, right? So this will going to help you to gain more knowledge about these prompts, and in coming months and in coming years you will automatically become expert in using these prompts. Okay, so it's my suggestion. Of course you can copy it, but just give a reading and just see this image, what these prompts are doing with this image. Okay, so you will going to get a bit idea about that. And the best thing here is that you can just see the complete details when it is created resolution. And now you can see the two features, which is remix and image image to image basically. Okay, so remix will going to do the same thing. It will copy this prompt and it will going to create some similar images which are related to this image, right? So this is the feature which you guys can even do, and it will going to help you a lot. Okay, so you can read here, this will copy the prompt and all generation settings over to the AI generation tool, so you can remix the image generation. Okay, now let me just teach you what this is, and even you can try this. For example, if I will click on this remix button over here, okay, now it will going to automatically take us to their image generation area. Okay, and automatically you will see that all the prompts has been written here, art by Henrik House charming birth. Okay, so this was all the prompts. And now if you will see, let me just go with the 3 images for now. Okay, 1 2 3 images, and let me just generate. Okay, now you will be able to see that Leonardo will going to generate 3 images for us that is related to this prompt only. Okay, so you can see that was the same image, and with that same prompt Leonardo has make some twist and it has created very similar art related to that one. So that's how it works, my friends. Okay, so after you will going to do that, you can just simply go back, okay, to Leonardo from here, and that's how the remix works. Okay, so you can just use any of this art. For example, you have this art, just select that, and if you're liking it, just use this remix feature and it will going to create the image like this for absolutely free. Okay, and there is one more, that is image to image. Okay, so this will copy the prompt over to the AI generation tool, as well as load the image into image to image, so you can create the variations of this image. Okay, so this will also just going to create a cute variation of this particular image. Okay, so that's it, and if you will going to cross here, it will be crossed. Okay, so just take note of all these recent creations, and here you can also see we have the option of a trending. So these are all the art which is trending here. You can also see the new art as well. Okay, so these are the new arts that has been created over here. Okay, so it's about God Krishnan. I think it's from India basically, and similarly you will find more community of Leonardo. Okay, and they have created their art from from whole world, so you can just take idea and you can use it. Okay, right? So that's amazing thing, and top you can also filter here. Okay, that's a very great thing, right my friends? Now what you guys can do is that you can do further more things. So here you guys will going to see we have the option to search. Okay, so here you can just search for, let's say, pixel art. Okay, and you can just search for pixel art and you will going to get the related pixel art over here. Okay, so similarly you can use this search bar to even explore more, right? So that's a great thing. Okay, so which you guys can do. Now we will go to the community feed. So community feed is the same. Basically you can just see complete, it's like a Instagram feed. So basically here you can just see all the feed of arts. Okay, so in home you will going to see this recent creation. So it is just a expansion of that. Okay, so the same features like new, all. Okay, so in home, under home you will see these recent creations with all these trending new features. So under the community feed you will going to get all this stuff at a very expanded form, right, and nothing else. And then we have this personal feed. So here you can just see all your generations. So whatever generation or whatever art you have generated inside Leonardo, it will going to show all of this over here. Okay, so that's a very great thing. And here you will see this option of on and off, which says NSFW. So if you're finding some of your art which has some kind of nudity or some kind of sexual content, and you do not want that, so you can just turn it off. So Leonardo will going to show all the appropriate art. Okay, so for that we have this particular setting. Okay, so under your generation you will be able to see all your generation. That's it. And now comes the follower feed. Now what is follower feed? So here you to whomsoever you will going to follow, all their data will going to display here. For example, just for an example, if I go to community feed and let's say I like this person. Okay, if I will click on this person, so here you can see this is one person who is creating this type of art. Okay, which you can see here. So I can just click on this follow button. Okay, and follow this person. That's it. Okay, and now if you will cross it under your personal feed, under your follower feed, you will going to see this person all the art he has created over here. That's it, right? So interesting, right? So you can just see all their art and you can just copy their prompt as well from here. So it's very powerful, right? So now under your personal feed you will going to see the like feed. So now whatever image you will going to like, it will going to display here. So let me just show you. For example, in any of the art, okay, you will going to see this like option, right? So people are liking this post, so I will going to like it here. Now if I will just go to personal feed over here, so in the liked feed I can just see all the image. So this can be possibility that you may like some of the images, so you can just like it, and under liked feed you can see all that data, right? So you can use it for future maybe. Okay, so for that purpose it is very good. So hope you guys have understood the home, community feed and personal feed. Now we have the data training and databases. So you can create your own data set over here. You can just name it. Okay, for example, I can say Manisha Darling. Okay, so this is my data set, like that. Click on create data set, and you can just upload your images and all. Okay, so like others who are doing here, you can see other people are just uploading their images and all. So you can put all your databases over here. Okay, you can just upload your creativity over here. So for that, it's very great. And then we have these fine-tuned models as well, which you can use. Okay, so it is just an expansion version of here. So under your home, you will going to see these featured models, right? So these featured model, so if you want to see the expansion part of this featured model, so just go to fine tunes, and here you will going to see the few expansion version of the same thing. Okay, then of course we have this AI generation. So from here you can just generate things. Okay, so we will leave it for now. I will just going to click on this back button. So it's not basically visible, but here you can see this back option. If you will click on this back option, so you can again come to the dashboard, and here we have AI canvas as well. Okay, which we can use to do plenty of amazing things. So we will not going to talk about that right now. Okay, then we have some texture generation as well. Okay, so these are all the features we will going to cover later on. Okay, and then we have these settings. So here you can just see all the settings and API keys as well, but they have this particular feature on their paid feature. So they will going to help you to integrate Leonardo with the website. If you have some, let's say, WordPress website or all the different kinds of website, so in that case you guys can simply create one API in Leonardo, and you can connect it to your website, and you can create some kind of block image directly from your website. You do not have to go to Leonardo to create some art, right? So for that purpose, these API keys are amazing. You can just give it a try. Okay, and then we have some FAQs and helps. So if you want to learn something about Leonardo, so you can just read more about that over here, and you can get the support of Leonardo if you have any doubts, right? So that's the complete dashboard and overview of Leonardo.ai. Okay, hey guys, so now we will going to teach you how you can generate images, okay, on Leonardo AI. So you can just click on this option, that is AI image generation. Click on that option, and then you will going to see the previous artwork. Okay, it will going to take the previous prompts and everything. But if you want to go with the reset option, so it's very scroll down, and here you will going to see reset to defaults. Okay, so click on that option. Now everything will go, and you can see now you will going to get one complete big box, okay, to type a prompt. And here you will going to see we have the number of images you want to create. Okay, and one more thing which I just wanted to give you is that this will use 3 tokens. Okay, so as I have told you that currently right now when I am recording the lecture, so at that time Leonardo AI is giving 150 tokens for free. You can easily think like this. Okay, 1 token equals to 1 image. So for example, if I will going to generate 3 images over here, and I click on the 3 generate, that means if I select 3 images and I click on the generate button, that means it will going to take 3 tokens. Okay, so 1 image equals to 1 token. So if you will going to use 3 images to generate, so it will going to consume 3 tokens, right? So use it very carefully. Okay, it's just my my suggestion to you guys. Okay, and then you can see this prompt magic, high contrast, and we have all different settings. We will going to deal with that in a later on, but That's how it works. Okay, so here you can see we have plenty of options over here. We will of course going to select, okay, one of them, but let me just go to first of all stable diffusion. So here we have very much different models. Okay, if you will choose to stable diffusion, so it will going to create a normal image. Okay, not a normal, okay, but it will be a kind of a normal. Stable means normal. Okay, and it will going to have plenty of negative prompts as well. Okay, what you do not want. Negative prompts means what you do not want. For example, if I switch it on and I do not want image with red color, so I can just put red color like this. Okay, so it will not going to generate any red image. So for that purpose this negative prompts works. But if you choose to your stable diffusion, so it will going to create a normal images. Okay, but it will going to have plenty of negative prompts as well, but that doesn't matter anything. For let me just search for octopus. Okay, but I don't know the spelling of octopus. Let me just search it. Okay, so this is the spelling of octopus. Sorry. Okay, so basically here in the prompt you can just type whatever you wanted to. So I will just put only here octopus, and I will only going to select 3 images. Okay, because I just want to show you for the teaching purpose only. Or let me just go with the 2 image. Okay, so here, okay, let's go to 3 image. Now you will just see here. Okay, now I'm using 3 images, so now it will consume more 3 tokens. Okay, and I have put the octopus in the stable diffusion. Now if you will just click on this generate button, okay, so every time they will going to pop up to purchase it, because this company wants to make money. Okay, everyone is here to make money, right? So here you can see this is how the stable diffusion will going to work. It will going to create a normal type of images which will not going to look with more artwork. Okay, now here you can see that it has consumed the 6 tokens. That means we have used total of 6 images over here. So that's the reason it is showing here 6 consumed. Okay, but sometimes their tool put some glitches, because we have only used 6 and it is taken more tokens. But it also depends on what settings you choose from here. Okay, so it also depends on that. But that's how the stable diffusion will going to work, and it will going to create images like this. Okay, so hope you guys are understanding that stable diffusion is nothing but a kind of a middle of road approach. Okay, so now here you will going to see we have also one settings of prompt generation over here. Okay, so you can just see in the right side of image generation. Now here you can just see the prompt generation. Okay, so it can also give you the idea. Okay, to generate prompts. So I will going to select 2. I want to generate idea. That means with this prompt which I have put on here. Okay, and there are some people who don't know how to put prompts. Okay, so for them that this feature is very helpful. They can just put 1 or 2 words, and when they will click on prompt generation, so that Leonardo AI tool will going to give them creative ideas. Okay, so you can just choose how much idea you want. Okay, and here we also want for octopus. I will put it octopus. 2 ideas I want to generate. And then here here you can see you have 1000 prompts remaining to search. Okay, so that is also the limitation in the free plan. Okay, but let's go with the 2 octopus over here, and now you have to click on idea T. Okay, but make sure you do not click on the generate button here. you have to click here, that is RET. So just click on here and it will going to give more prompt ideas that is related to octopus. Okay, so you can see a giant octopus with technicals wrapped around a shucken shape. Okay, so these are all the different ideas. You can of course click on this arrow button. Okay, click on this arrow button and you can edit these prompts. Okay, and you can even generate it from here if you wanted to. Okay, so if you will click on this generate button, okay, so it will going to generate AI image related to for this particular prompt. Okay, so let me just do this. So I will going to click on the generate button. Now you will be able to see it will going to generate more images. Okay, and this diffusion is a stable diffusion. Okay, so on that basis it will going to generate as the image like this one, right? So you can see with these prompts idea, you can just get more and more amazing ideas over here and you can use it. Okay, and you can just download it the image. Okay, so that's how it basically works over here. Okay, and now just see the magic of Leonardo diffusion. Okay, so I really like the Leonardo diffusion because it is more developed and strongly weighted algorithm. Okay, that gives us much more defined and aesthetic images. Okay, um, but this type of Leonardo diffusion, they come from slightly narrow style. So if you will choose here from stable to Leonardo diffusion. Okay, and now if you will generate image, now you will see the much more differences with the Leonardo diffusion. Okay, so it will basically give you aesthetic images. Okay, which will be very much heavyweight like that. Okay, so just see the result. Okay, so you can see this is what it is. Okay, and you can see that there are plenty of amazing things you will going to see. So the art is more looking like a aesthetic images. Okay, you can see here it's kind of a normal octopus, but here you can see they have a big teeth and they have this glow over here, right? So it will going to make the art image more kind of narrow and aesthetic, right? So for that purpose it's very good. You can just go ahead with the Leonardo diffusion and you can see that our tokens are going and going. So oops, no, you don't have to generate. Oh my god, I have just by mistake click on the generate button. Okay, so do not worry if it gets exhausted. I need to wait for next day. Okay, so that's how it will going to work and you can just try yourself. Okay, and it will going to give you a plenty of good results, my friends. Okay, so that's how the Leonardo diffusion basically works, and that's how we have compared it with the stable diffusion 1.5. Okay, and in this way you can just generate any AI image using Leonardo AI. So now we will going to talk about more features like resolutions and upscaling. Okay, so what are all these features? That is what we will be covering now. Okay, so first is the number of images, and in every of these settings you will going to see this arrow. Okay, so if you want to close this number of images setting, so you can just click here and this will be closed. Okay, so for that purpose it is used. Now you might be confused as we have already told that 3 images requires 3 tokens, but we have also said but it also depends on the number of settings you do. Okay, so right now you can see 1024 into 1024. Okay, so this is the dimension which we have kept, so that's why Leonardo.ai is taking more tokens. If you will now reduce to image dimension, which is this one, Okay, so in that case it will not going to take more tokens. Okay, so as you will going to go with the different settings, it will going to work according to that, and it will going to take that token. Okay, so as I have told you, and now I am also saying you that it doesn't depend overall on the number of images, but it also depends on the images, what guidance scaling you guys are taking. Okay, so all these things are also considered. Okay, and my friends, all this model, you can see we have now chosen the model of a Leonardo diffusion. Okay, so each particular models have different ratios. For example, just notice now 1024 into 1024 is for Leonardo diffusion. Okay, but if I will going to choose it to, let's say, stable 2.1, so for this particular model, okay, it has changed the image dimension to 768 into 768. Now let's try this. Okay, so now here I will going to put, let's say, man. Okay, and now if I put some changes over here, which Leonardo AI doesn't recommend you. Okay, so for example, that for stable diffusion model, these particular settings are set by AI Leonardo. Okay, but what if I just select here number of image 1, and what if I increase or put some changes in the stable, for example, this. Okay, so basically in the stable diffusion, you will see that there will be no problem you will going to face. For example, here in the stable diffusion, if I will choose this in the stable diffusion, because as I have said you that stable means it will going to create a real type of image. Okay, very much real images, very looks kind of realistic. So in that case, you can just choose whatever diffusion you want. But if I choose to Leonardo diffusion, and if I just go against their suggested ratio, so you will going to see this type of note that selected model has been trained at 1024, which means this particular setting, and you will likely find the best result rendering at that resolution than upscaling. So it is saying that if you will choose to 1024 for the Leonardo diffusion, so you will going to get best results. And while doing upscaling, or I will going to talk about that, okay, in a bit. But for Leonardo diffusion, they have set it to this one, and that's how it will going to work. So let me just show you with some difference. Now if I will just set to 1, and if I will click on the generate button, now just see the results. Okay, now let's wait for a few seconds. Okay, it is just about to generate the art. Okay, so now you can see, if you will click on this art, so you can see everything is configured correctly. Okay, but if I will just alter or change with their default or resolution, let me just go with this one. Okay, so Leonardo is not allowing me to do this, but let's try. Okay, and let's generate one. Okay, and let's see the results, what difference we will going to get when we change it from their recommended image dimensions, okay, or resolution. So now you can see that we have the different image. Okay, but here also everything is great, the quality is bit poor, but almost everything is very much great, which I'm basically liking as well. But here you can see it is looking kind of a more realistic and all. But with this particular with this particular image, that's not working too good. Okay, so that's how it is recommendation. Now I will also going to tell you about that upscale stuff. So if you try to upscale in this image, so it will not be done because it will already in a very lower resolution, okay, according to Leonardo AI. And if I try to use or apply the upscale method on this particular image, so that will not going to work. Okay, so these are the dimensions according to your dimension which you are choosing. So in stable you can just adjust to whatever you want. For example, even if I go with 768, or let's go with 1024, and let's generate the one image. Now let's see how everything goes. So you can see, as I have told you, that in stable you can just choose any image dimension. There is no restriction by Leonardo AI. Okay, and it will stable will just going to generate very kind of realistic type of image. So that's the result. It is giving us more realistic image. So that's the concept of stable. But when you comes with Leonardo, so it will going to create this type of image with lots of ingredients put on inside this art. Okay, so to make it more like an AI image. Okay, so, and it also has limitations with the resolution. You cannot go with any other dimensions. Okay, but I really like this type of Leonardo diffusion, because it gives a very good results. And even I have uploaded this on YouTube shorts and all, so it easily goes viral. Okay, so people will going to click on this type of Leonardo diffusion AI art. Okay, now if you will going to download this image. Okay, so here you will going to see this download image option. Okay, so now when you will go to this download image option, so here it will going to open in the new browser, and you can just right click. Okay, and you can just click on this save image as, and you can just save it on your computer. Okay, wherever you want it to. Okay, for example, if I want to go and save it to my desktop, I can easily do that. Okay, and after I have done this, okay, so now you can see that this particular image I have created. Okay, so that's how it works. And now you will going to see we have one more thing. If I will click on this image, so here you will see at very bottom you will have the option to delete the image. You can download the image, and here you will see the zoom option. Okay, so it will zoom it more. Okay, but of course it will going to take more tokens. Okay, so wherever you are hovering, so you will see the tokens it will going to consume, and time it will going to take. And then we have this remove background option. Okay, on this particular area. So if you will tap here, okay, so if you will click here, so now it will going to remove the background from this man. Okay, so it will going to remove all the background that is behind this man. Okay, let's try it. But of course it will going to take some tokens, so it will going to cost you 2 tokens to remove the background. Okay, and let's see how it goes. Okay, so it is taking a bit time. Okay, but do not worry, it will going to work, and it will always going to give you the best results. Okay, so let's wait for the Leonardo to remove the background. Okay, let's see. So it is taking bit of time to remove the background. Let's wait for few seconds. Okay, okay, let's go ahead and see one of them. So you guys can see it has removed the background. So from here you can also go and switch to original image. So this was the image with the background, but this is the image without background. You can see over here. Okay, now you can just go to original image. Okay, and now here you will see the options to upscale. Okay, so you can just try all this upscale. So this will going to upscale your image. Okay, and here you can see it will also going to upscale in the very HD smooth upscaler. Okay, so it will going to create very fine looking art image, and it will going to cost you 5 tokens. And we have this last one, that is SD Cripsy upscale. So let's try this one. Okay, so HD smooth one. Okay, so let's try with the upscale image alternate. Okay, so let's click on this, and you can just try all of them, okay, one by one. Okay, and all gives very great results. Okay, so I cannot do all of them in front of you, but of course you guys can just go ahead and you can just try different upscaler methods over here. Okay, so that's it, and here you can see it has upscaler it, and that's how it looks. Okay, so it's alternative upscale image. Okay, so you can just see the difference. It's here and that's here. Okay, so you can just see the difference over here. Okay, and even you can just go to original image. Okay, and you can just try ahead with more here, but first of all select the original image. Okay, so whatever you want to do, so make sure you first change it to original image, then only you will be able to try other effects. Okay, so let's try with this SD smooth upscaler. Now let's wait for it to get work. Okay, so it will going to work, and let's see if you will see over here. So it's SD smooth, so you can see that everything has become very much smooth. Okay, like chocolate. Okay, so you can see all the things have become very much smooth in the HD quality. Okay, so now from here you can just move to original image. This was the original image, this was the alternative upscale image. Okay, and the third one is this HD one, and let's go to original ones, and let's try the last one, that is SD Crips upscale. Okay, let's try this. It will also going to cost us 5 tokens, but let's see. Okay, you can see over here it's working, and it has taken all the tokens basically. So let's not to worry about that, because I'm here to teach you guys. Okay, and now here you guys can see we have this HD Crips one. Okay, so this will put some crispiness on your image. Okay, so for that it's great. So now let's try with the original image. So original image was like this. Now the alternate upscale image will going to give you this output. HD Crips upscale will going to give you this output. Okay, and now the HD smooth will going to give you this output. Okay, so whatever you want, just download it. Okay, from here right click and just save it and download on your computer. Okay, so that's the upscale stuff and the resolution which we have discussed in front of you. And make sure that whatever model you choose, so for some automatically Leonardo has defined some dimensions. Okay, but for its table you can just put whatever you want to. Okay, so it's on you. Okay, so hope you guys have understood some of the dimensions and upscaling image settings, okay, on your Leonardo.ai. So now guys, let's understand with a very few examples about prompts. Okay, so prompts are basically nothing but the text which you write in your Leonardo.ai. Okay, so if you will just go back, so under your AI image generation, so here you will see this box. Let me just remove it. So here if you will see it, here it is saying type a prompt, right? So it's very much important to know how you can write a good prompt. So let's start with the very basics. Okay, so basically as a beginner, prompts basically divided into some steps. Okay, so as we will going to go further, we will further going to discuss about prompts, but in a very basic, all the prompts has always been divided into few categories. Okay, so here you can see we have written one prompt: photo of a man by Richard Avedon in 8K white range cyberpunk triadic color. Okay, so this is one prompt. So whatever prompt you want, you can just write that, and you can just copy that and you can just paste it over here. Okay, and you can of course tell Leonardo to generate for you. So if I will click on the generate button, now it will going to generate one new prompt for us. Okay, so it may take some time like this. Okay, so why it has given this type of prompt? Because we have commanded Leonardo to create this type of art. Okay, so every particular prompt is always divided into subparts. So every prompt, majority of the prompt as a beginner, it starts with medium. Okay, so it can be, you know, medium. Like here in this photo you can see we have this photo as a medium. Okay, we have this photo as a medium. So here instead of this photo in the medium, in the photo we have written over here. So every prompt is starts with medium. Okay, so you can write photo, painting, sculpture. Like here in the second one we have written as painting. Okay, so painting. Okay, so this painting is what it is, medium. So every prompts start with a medium, what you want, basically what will be the medium of art which you want to create. It will be photo, painting, or whatever it can be. It can be sculpture. Okay, simple. Okay, then the second thing which comes in the prompt is the content. Okay, a kind of a noun. It can be anything like man, woman, cat, or any other animal, or sharks, whales. Okay, so anything like a dinosaur or any can. Okay, any can be. Like here in the first example I have written man. So man is one content. Okay, content in the art. Okay, and similarly in the second one we have written as cat. So cat is one content in our prompts. Okay, so whenever you start any prompt, okay, make sure you always include these items. Okay, like here we are showing you with few examples. Okay, like photo is one medium, man is content. Okay, like here painting is one medium, content is cat in the second prompt. Now you have to add the artist style. So there are plenty of big artists in the world. In the past we have plenty of artists. Like let me just show you one of them. Like, you know, we have, you know, Richard Avedon. He's one artist. Okay, so you can just say on your prompt by Richard Avedon. So artist style basically matters how you want to create your art. Okay, so it will be better if you write the name of any artist. Okay, like Richard Avedon is one artist. Okay, so if you will see him, he is one, you know, American and fashion portrait photographer, like that. Okay, and now if you want to know about more artists, so here you will see when you will search for this person, so Google will also going to recommend more of the people who are artists, like this Annie Leibovitz. She is also, you know, photographist and artist. So you can also write her name, right? Similarly we have MC Asher. Okay, so he is also a graphic artist, so you can also name him as well in your prompts. Okay, and if you will scroll down, so Google will going to give you more suggestion of this type of artist people. Then we have this Alphonse Mucha. Okay, so he is also artist, and if you will just go here, so you can see more similar searches of the artist. Okay, so you can even take this Goltes scheme. Okay, so similarly like this you can create more and more artists. Like we have, you know, Clondy Monet as well, one artist. Okay, so you can also just go to more searches and you can find more artists over here. So we have plenty of artists. Okay, like Richard Avedon is one artist. Okay, so this artist, so this Richard Avedon is this it is the name of an artist. Okay, so in the third you have to mention the artist style, in which artist style you want your AI image to create. Okay, like in the second example we have Picasso. He is also an artist style. He is a person but he is an artist style. Okay, then we have to put the resolution. What will be the resolution in our prompt? 8K resolution, 4K resolution. Like here you can see we have written 8K, it is one resolution. In the second prompt also we have written 8K as in resolution, right? And then you have to write some composition. Okay, so how you want your image to compose it. Okay, how, what position you want, like mid range, close up, like from very close it will going to create one image of that person. Okay, macro shot, it is more close up than the close up. Okay, then centered, that means if you want that person to be in center, like in this example we have a man. Okay, so we want that man to be in centered, so you can use center. You can even use left align, left align. So you all know this, all this thing. Okay, we all have this left align, middle align, and this is the right align, right? So these are all the alignments, right? So these are all considered as a composition. So whatever man, if you will type here man, here we have written wide range, so we want that person to be in wide range composition. You can also write here left align. Okay, so the man will be in left, okay, in the image. So like that you can just change whatever you want it to. Okay, so this mid range is nothing but it is composition, right? And you can also put in the frame if you want that a cat in a particular frame. So this framed is also the example of composition. Then we have aesthetic. Okay, so aesthetic is nothing, like you can just say cyberpunk. Okay, so it now, if you will just go ahead and you will just search for cyber. So basically in United States we do let me just search for aesthetics. Okay, so you might know that we have this type of colorful light. So this is the example of cyberpunk. Okay, and the Leonardo here has created this type of image style, because in the prompt we have used cyberpunk, right? So for that reason it has given us these colorful lights as well, like a cyberpunk. Okay, so that is what you can use here. Okay, so aesthetic is nothing but it is the type of format in your art which you want to make. If you will put to 60s style, so it will be kind of a black and white. And even in the place of 60s styles you can even put black and white as well, if you want that particular painting of a cat in a black and white. So even you can do that as well, right? And we have solar punk. So there are plenty more. Okay, so whatever you imagine, for example you want a kind of a very creamish style. Okay, creamish aesthetic. So here you can just write like very soft as well, very soft. That means a cat will going to painting of a cat will be have very soft texture on the image, right? So that's what is aesthetic. Okay, and that's what the cyberpunk. So in your prompt also include it aesthetics as well. Okay, this is also very much important. Then your 3D colors, so there are many, like triadic colors. So how you want it to be in, so you can just put triadic colors. We have more. If you will click on here, okay, we will going to provide you of course this notes. You can see notes in the PDF format. So if you will click on here, so you will see more of them, like dark golden color. So it's like a color palettes, okay, which you guys can use. So if you want it to be in purple like this color, so you can use this one. So just replace it. For example you want this medium violet red, so in the place of this 3D colors you can just mention this one, that is medium violet red. Okay, medium violet red, like that, right? So hope you guys are understanding that to make any prompt you first have to start with some basics, right? So here we have created a simple basic rule that in your prompt you start with the medium, okay, then you have to put the content, then you have to put the artist style, resolution, composition, aesthetic, and triadic colors as well. So let me just create one for you. So I can just write here sculpture. Let me just first make it. Okay, so I will going to write, you know, sculpture of Asian girl. Okay, by I will, you know, choose any artist. Let me just see. So we have this artist name, you know, Annie, whatever her name is. So I will going to, you know, put her name over here by Annie Leowitz, whatever her name is, in let's say 8K resolution. Okay, and you know I want, you know, in close-ups, right? So I will just type here close-ups. Okay, close-up pic I want. Okay, and then I will choose, let's say, 60s style. Okay, and let me just put, you know, let's say triadic color only, right? So now I have written, you know, one prompt in front of you guys. Okay, so sculpture is medium. Okay, Asian girl is the content. Okay, Asian girl is the content. Then we have mentioned the artist style. So artist style is by Annie, whatever her name is. Okay, and the resolution will be of 8K. Okay, and then the composition I have mentioned will be, you know, close-ups. Okay, and then we have this, you know, aesthetic style. So I want in the 60s styles. Okay, and then I have, you know, color basically. Okay, so I have written, you know, threading colors only. Okay, so this is the prompt basically I have written over here. So I will just going to, you know, copy this prompt, okay, which I have created. I will go to Leonardo. I will go up here, right click and paste my prompt over here, and then I will going to click on the generate button. Okay, so now according to the prompt which you have written, so according to that it will going to take that image and it will going to create like this. Okay, so now you can see sculpture. So it's showing the sculpture. Okay, sculpture kind of design with the Asian girl. So this girl is looking kind of Asian by Annie Leovato, the artist name, in 8K resolution I have mentioned, and you can see the image is very much close. Okay, so it has given a very close image of this girl in 60s style. So you can see in the 60s styles we all wear this type of thing if you will look very closely, right? And then we have the triadic colors as well, right? So in this way, my friends, you can just easily create any prompts. Okay, very easily. Okay, so let me just write. Okay, okay. So that's how it works. So now I will going to add more nodes over here, right? So that's how you can just create any text, you know, prompts very easily using this concept as a beginner. Okay, now my friends, we will going to talk about, you know, negative prompts. So basically what is negative prompts in Leonardo.ai and how you can use in any tool. Okay, so negative prompts are basically what you do not want in image. Okay, so just focus here, what you do not want in your image, right? So you know, if you just go ahead and if you just go back, let's see some of the image. Okay, and let's find out some of the image. Let me now just go with the new one. Okay, okay, okay. So here we can see we have this particular image, right? Now if I will just go to this image and let me just copy this prompt, okay, so I can show you. Now let me just go to AI image generator. Now here I will just delete everything. I will just right click and paste the prompt which I have copied right now. Okay, so now here if I just go ahead and if I will generate this image, okay, now just see the result, then I will going to show you what is negative prompt. Okay, now let's wait. Okay, okay, so you can see this is the image it has generated. Now here you can see the image is not that much good. You can see it's not looking that great. Now what you can do is that you can use negative prompts. So what you do not want in your image, okay, for example, if I will switch it on, okay, if I will just turn it on, so one new feature will be added. Now for example, if you will going to include red, so red color will not be included, so it will not going to include any red color. Or you can put some nude, okay, or nudity. Okay, so if you do not want any of nudity in your image, you can just write it here. You can of course put comma and you can write more and more. Okay, for example, you do not want this configure image, okay, so you can also write that, again put comma. Okay, so to make your tasks very much easy, we have provided you the best negative prompts which you can ideally use in all of your images. Okay, so in the PDF we have provided, you just copy that, okay, and you can just simply right click and paste it over here. And if you do not, and if you want to leave any one of them, or if you want to delete anything, so you can. So now we have disfigured. We do not want any disfigured image. Okay, we do not want any ugly one. Okay, we do not want any blurry image with some grain. So grain, a grain image have some kind of dots on the complete image, so we do not want that. Okay, so if you will going to put anything, or if you will just going to generate any of the images using prompts, so Leonardo.ai has complete freedom to create any AI image according to the prompt. But if you will make it more targeted, okay, that means if you will also going to use this negative prompt, so now you are saying to Leonardo.ai that whatever I have written in my prompt, so I want that, but I do not want all these things, okay, which I have written in the negative prompts. So now it will going to generate you more amazing image. Now you can just generate one, okay, with the negative prompt as well. Now you will see a amazing result as compared to this one. Okay, so let's see here. So now you can just see the result. Now if you will just see, we have got this beautiful image of this girl. Okay, as compared to the earlier, it's way too better. Okay, so the things were not looking that much great in this particular one, like the like her this leg is kind of looking like melt. So this will not going to happen in this images when you were going to use the negative prompts. Okay, so that means it will just going to give you in a very simple language, in a very simple language, it will just going to give you more amazing AI images. Okay, so it's my suggestion, and of course you can decrease or increase the negative prompt if you wanted to, but these are the negative prompts which we are using in our agency, and it's working good, it's working great. And in future, if I just wanted to increase some more negative prompts, I will going to just make sure that I will going to add more of them. But for the past 3 years we are just using this negative prompts always in our majority of the images. And of course, if you do not want, let's say, ugly, so you can remove it. If you want to add more, just put comma and write more. Okay, so that's how the negative prompts work in simple. It will help you to not add or it will just help you to do not want that means in image, if you do not want any something, so the negative prompts are the best idea to see basically. Okay, so make sure you can use the negative prompts in your AI image to make it kind of a more realistic and more great. Okay, now we will going to cover the tiles. Okay, so tiles is one amazing feature we can use, and even it is used to make games. Okay, and you can even print it for your clothes as well. Okay, so basically tiles basically allows you to create a repeating texture and background. Okay, so it's an image arranged in grid, helps to create a smooth texture repeating backgrounds. So in simple, you might have seen one game we have that is called as Candy Crush game. Okay, Candy Crush game. So here you can see we have this type of repeating candies again and again, again and again. So many game developers, many game programmers use this feature of tiles. Okay, okay, and you can also use them on fabrics for creating large patterned prints so on your clothes. Okay, or you can even print them out on wallpapers to put up in your house or to use in game design as well, right? So you can just use the Leonardo AI and you can create the repeating pattern. It is not only about the candy, you can also create for fruits as well, vegetable as well. So it will going to give you the repeating design again and again. Okay, so for that it's very much so basically these are great for working on large surfaces or for generating a small image that can be used to cover very large spaces. Okay, so let me show you the power of tiles. Okay, so here let me just close this negative prompts. Okay, now let me just remove this. Now to use tiles, always go with the model of Leonardo Creative. Okay, this option, and make sure it is selected as Leonardo style. Okay, so Leonardo Creative and your Leonardo style. And second thing which you have to make sure is that image dimension must be 512 or 768 into 768. Do not choose others, otherwise it will not going to give you the best output in my experience. Okay, so either just go with 512 or 768 into 768. Okay, and then here you will basically going to see this option of tiling. So here you can see ideal for repeating textures or background. Okay, so you have to make this option on to enable this feature as well. Okay, so if you want to use tiling, so make sure the tiling feature is on, and always keep the image dimension as 512 into 512 or 768 into 768. And then my friends, here choose the model as Leonardo Creative and Leonardo Style. Okay, now for example, I can say for example candy. Okay, repeating repeating tile, basically because we want to create a repeating tile. Okay, so we want to create for candy. Okay, you can even put for fruit as well. Okay, or even for a vegetable or whatever you want. Okay, so there's nothing that much. Then you can just put repeating background as well, right? And you can just generate one output. Now let's wait for it to generate the output. So you can see this is how it will going to generate the repeating background. Okay, so the textures are again and again repeating, background is also again and again repeating. So you can just print it out. Okay, or you can even use on your game, if you're creating some game, if you're a game development. So in that case, many game programmers also use this type of textures to create the games. Okay, so you can simply right click and save this image. Okay, let me just save it. Okay, so now you can see in my browser this image is now here. I can just go to this image. So here we have got this image. Okay, now okay, so I have just saved this image. Now just see one thing. Okay, let me just close it. Now you can even use this tool. Okay, I have also provided the link over here on the notes, so you can just click on here, click here. If you will click on here button, it will directly take you to this particular tool. Okay, so from here you guys can increase and zoom it and zoom out. Now just select the file. Basically I will going to select the file which we have generated, and now you can just see. Okay, so that's how it works, right? So these are all the effect of tiles. Okay, so many people just print out this type of image and they just put on some clothes or on their house wallpapers. Okay, or some game developers use this to put on their game as well, right? So that's how you can just generate tiles. So basically you can see, so tiles are repeating textures and repeating background, which you can see here. So here all the textures and background are repeating. Okay, we have this particular candies here again and again. We have this candy, this yellow color candy again and again, blue color candy again and again, right? So this is the tile features which you guys can use. And of course if you're not from the gaming background, or if you're not from some clothing background, so you may not find this particular option useful. But if anyone is doing game development, or if anyone is doing some kind of clothing business, or they are just producing some clothes, so for that type of people this feature is very much useful, right? So that's the thing. You can also put some more prompts like td 2d game background. Okay, from top to down. We want it to be from top to down. Okay, detailed mountain, or you can even put jungle. Okay, repeating background, right? All done. Now you can just generate one. Now let me just see. So I have put for 2D game background. Now let's wait for it to get generated. So here you can see we have got this image. So that's how these people with the game development use this feature. Okay, so that's how tiling works. So make sure you enable this feature, and if you do not want, just disable this feature. Okay, that's how the tiling works. And I really love this feature because my company also builds some games, so they use it a lot. Okay, so now we will going to discuss about image to image feature, or image to image prompts feature given by Leonardo.ai. Okay, So it's very interesting. So basically, it allows to generate image from another image or images. Okay, so it will going to use the same prompts, but it will going to style that image in a different style, right? So that's the feature of image to image. Okay, so so basically this tool you will going to get inside your Leonardo AI. Okay. Wait, here, let me just see over here. Okay, show the advanced settings. Okay, so here you can see under here image to image and image prompts. So these are the two things we will going to use. Okay, so this is the tool you will going to get inside of Leonardo AI, where you can use an existing or a current image to influence the output. Okay. um, okay, so it's a great way basically to work more visually and to not use text prompts as the dominant input for your work. Okay, so let's see how everything goes up here. Okay. So the thing is that here you can just use some other image. Okay, you can use some another image. Okay, so what we can do is that we can just go to browser and we can just go to some free websites like Unsplash. Okay, you can even go to the website like Pixabay. Okay, Pixabay website, and we have one more, that is Pixels, or you, if you will just search for Pixels. So these are all the free websites which you can use. Okay, so we will going to take some image from here and we will going to use it, okay, for our purpose. So here let me just choose anything, and even if you want some specific image you can even go with that. For example, I can just say galaxy, click on enter, and I will going to see the image that are related to galaxy. Okay, great. So if you want to use any one of them you can. Okay, so let me just search for earth. Okay, so it's earth, it's earth. Okay, so now let's change it little bit. Okay, so you can just simply click on this image and you can of course choose the medium size or small. Let me just go with medium, and you can see this image will be downloaded here. Okay, if I will go to this image, so here we have this amazing image. I can just move it to desktop. Okay, so I have got this particular image over here. Okay, so now let's customize it. Let's use Leonardo AI and let's make some changes over here. Okay, so I will just go to Leonardo.ai and then I will simply going to remove the prompts and everything. And here one thing which I just wanted to tell you, always keep it to the Leonardo diffusion. If you use image to image prompts or any of the image to image features, and choose it to none. Okay, Leonardo style to none. Okay, and keep everything as by default, and from here you will see this image to image option over here. Okay, so it is saying upload an image, so it will only going to allow in PNG or JPEG image, and only 5 MBs of image. Okay, so let's see our image. Our image is in JPEG. Okay, now let me just see the size, get info. Okay, so it's only to 49 KB, so I can just upload it. Great. Okay, and in case if your image is greater, so you can just use tools like tiny PNG to compress the image. Okay, just go to this website, just upload your image. If your image is very more than 5 MBs of size, just upload it over, it will going to compress it over here. Okay, So that's how it works. And if you do not want, so there are more tools. Okay, so you can basically search on browser, online image compressor. Okay, and you can use all that features. Okay, but let's not do that, because my image is already very low size. Okay, so I will select and upload it. I will go to desktop, and this is my image, right? I will select this image. So this is my beloved earth here. Okay, and I can just put any prompts. Okay, like I can just put like uh, with some kind of a skull burning effect. Okay, like that. And I can just put it in the fantasy. Okay, and I want the water to splash it little bit. Okay, and I want smoky has as well, smoky smoke. Okay, so I can just write right. So these are all the things which you guys can put if you want to. Okay, and then we have this image. Now here you will going to say we have this option of initial strength. Now how much the image you want the Leonardo AI to look similar to this image. If you will increase it more, so image will become more similar to this image which we have uploaded over here. Okay, so now let me just show you. If I will just go ahead and let me just increase it, and let me click on the generate button, and make sure it will going to take 3 tokens. Click on the generate button. Now let's wait. Okay, if you will just go over here, so now you can see it is just giving smoking and burning effect over here. So there will be you will not going to find any such things, because you have keep it to max. And as I have told you that if you will choose it to max, it will become kind of a more similar to this image. Now let's make it little bit small to, let's say, 6. Okay, 0.6. Now let's generate it and see how it looks. So now you can see it will now look little bit different with the original one. Okay, so here we have this original one over here. Okay, so now you can see the original will going to look little bit different as compared to the original one, right? So similarly you can just make plenty of changes over here. Okay, and let's try with more decrease it. Okay, to, let's say, 0.16. You can just hit and try and see how your image will going to look. Now let's generate it and see how it will going to look. Now we have put or decrease it, so now the image will not going to look very much similar to the existing image which we have put. It will going to look more different, like here you can see. So it's a type of effect. And now as we have decreased it, so now you can see the image is looking very much different. Okay, and we have also proved some prompts like skull, so it is showing the skull. It is also showing burning effect as well. You can see the burning effect. Water is splashing over here. You can see the waters are splashing here, right? So smoky haze. Okay, so that's how this image to image works. So you can just take any existing image, and I will also going to suggest you guys just pause this video, just go to these websites, okay, which I have suggested, like Unsplash, Pixabay website. Just go here, download the free image without any copyright issue. Okay, you can just use all these images, just customize it and use it, okay, wherever you want it to. Okay, and you can just make the initial strength. If you will make it to if you will increase it basically, so it will become more similar to the existing image, but as you will going to decrease and decrease, it will become more different. Okay, so you can see when it was when we have put the initial strength to full, so this is how it was looking, very much similar to the existing image which we have uploaded over here, you can see, right? And if you will now see when we have put the initial strength to 6, it will look a little bit different, because here we have just decreased it to approx 6, right? So that's the thing. And here when we have just decreased it to something here 1.1, so at that point it is looking very much different to the earth, right? So for this purpose, this one is very amazing. And now similarly we have this image prompt as well. Okay, so it will going to take your 2 tokens as well. Let's try this one as well. So same, no such difference. Okay, but let's go ahead and let's try with some other let's take one car, or let's take one beautiful woman. Let's take let's take her. Okay, I will just going to download the medium one. Okay, so this is one image. I will put it to desktop. Okay, so this is the image. Now let's upload this image, but let me also see the info. It must be less than, okay, it's less than 500 kbs. That's okay, sorry, 500 MBs. Okay, so I can upload this image, so I can just click on upload. I don't know why it is not taking that. Okay, so I guess it's not taking, I don't know why. It should take basically, or they have some kind of glitch, but there's no such difference very much. Let me just refresh and try. Okay, now it has taken. Let me just upload this image. Okay, great, right? Now if you will see, we have put the different image, and the image weight it will make the output look more like the relevance image, lower values, another more to the text. Now basically it means my friend that if you will of course increase it, it is very much similar to the image to image. If you will just increase it more, so it will become like a current image. Okay, but as you will going to decrease it, okay, so it will become less similar to that. Okay, and also you can just put this prompt magic, so it will just put the creativity. Leonardo will going to put their creativity. Okay, they will use their magic prompt strength, and they will use your creativity. Okay, so it's all depend. Let me just decrease it this much. Okay, and let's see the result, and make sure it will going to take lots of your token as well. Okay, so let's generate it and let's see the results. Okay, so it is taking time. Let's wait for a few seconds. So you can see this is what it has generated. Okay, so you can see this is the girl, and it is what it has generated, right? Why? Because we have very much text here, and we have even decreased it. So the more you will decrease, so more it will like your text prompt. Okay, and this is what here it is saying by Leonardo as well, that more you will increase, it will become similar to current image, which is this one. Okay, but if you will decrease it, so it will become more less relevant to the current image, and it will become more relevant to the prompt text which we have put over here, right? So for that, it's a very great thing. Now let me just increase it a bit. Okay, and now what one more thing which you can do here is you can just take multiple images as well. For example, let me take one, cat. So we have this particular cat, so I can just go ahead and I can download the medium one. So it's downloading. Let's wait for a few seconds. It's downloaded. Great, right? So let's wait. Okay, so now you can see the this is the second image. Now let me just see the size of it. Okay, so it's less than 5 MB, so I can upload it on the Leonardo. So just go ahead and upload the second image as well along with this girl. Okay, so we have uploaded this image. Now let's upload this image as well. So now we are using these both images of cat and girl, and let's see the magic of Leonardo. Okay, so now let's see. You can of course increase and decrease it. If you do not want the skull, you can just remove that. Now let's generate it, okay, and see the effect. Okay, so that's what you can do. You can use two images and you can create one different image using that. Okay. Okay, so you can see that's how it's looking. So I guess it's not looking too much similar to the images which we have done here. So let's decrease all these prompts and let's try it again. Okay, let's put some of them. Okay, let's put red, or what we can put here is that image cat, like that, anything you want to. And let's see the magic over here again. Okay, okay, it's taking time. Okay, so here you can see basically that's what it is created. It has created one cat, and I don't know what that, but it's gives a very good effect over here. And you can just upload multiple images and you can just create one different one using that same one. Okay, so here basically the girl is looking in this particular direction, so in that only it has created like that with the cat. Okay, so that's a very interesting thing which you can use in Leonardo AI. Okay, you can just use two images and you can just do amazing thing with that. You can just try it. Okay, it will really going to help you to use existing image and make amazing AI art images using the existing images. Okay, so now we will going to discuss AI canvas. Okay, so this is the very great feature. So you will going to have more detailed control over any image. Okay, that means AI canvas can help you to generate amazing visuals with AI, make detailed changes in image, remove all unwanted things, or even generate a new content using in painting or outpainting techniques. Okay, so with the help of AI canvas, you can just edit one particular image. If you want to change that image, you can. Okay, if you want to remove something from that image, you can. Okay, or you have the feature of in painting or out painting techniques that we will going to discuss. Okay, so with the help of that, you can just do plenty more amazing things. Okay, so here you can see this we have on Google. When I have searched for AI canvas painting, so to teach you with that, so here you can see we have this famous painting over here. Okay, so this was the original painting, but we have what we have done is that we have just changed it and we have make it more attractive, right? So similarly you can just control any image very much using this feature of AI canvas. Okay, so you can just simply go back. Okay, and then you guys will going to see, or you can just go to your community feed and you can just select, you know, any image you want basically. Okay, so let me just go ahead and select one of them. Okay, so this is one image. Okay, I can just choose this image. Okay, and you know, if I will, you know, double click on this image, so it will going to open this image. Okay, and now you can see this is the image you will going to get. Okay, so you can just, you know, right click and save this image, and if you will see here at very bottom, you guys will going to have this, you know, unzoom image. So this will going to cost, you know, 5 tokens for you to do this. Okay, if you wanted this. Okay, let me just go ahead and choose to original image. So original image looks like this, and if you want the zoom version, uh, so you can see the image is basically zoom out. Okay, so if you will do or click on this feature, so you will be able to do that. Okay, so that's the zoom feature. You can just save it, right click and save this image. Okay, so you can see I have basically saved this image on my computer. So this is the, you know, girl we have over here. Okay, so what I can do is that I can just save it to desktop. Okay, okay, so now we can just customize it. Okay, so it's very easy. Sorry, the charger was, you know, about to go, so I have switched on my battery power. But let's go to the topic again. Just cross it. Now basically inside your Leonardo.ai, you will see this option we have, that is AI canvas. Okay, so you can just simply, you know, click on this. So basically, in a very short, you know, basically AI canvas allows us to, you know, have a great control to expand our images and also change the parts inside of that image. For example, if I want to change this skull face, I can easily do that with the help of canvas. Okay, and let's do that. Okay, so let's click on this AI canvas. So it will going to open AI canvas, and from here you guys will going to see the option to upload. Okay, so just click on this upload. It will going to give you 3 options to upload it from your computer, from the previous generation, or from the community. Okay, so I will just go ahead from the computer and I will just going to select this image. Let's open this image over here. Okay, so you can see we have this image over here. You can of course zoom in, zoom out from here like this. Okay, and you can just move it here and there. Okay, and from here also you can you know, change the image, so it's held to big one. Okay, I will choose it to 150. Let's select 200. Okay, and now if you will just zoom it, so that's how you guys can see basically the image will going to look like. Okay, now let's decrease it. Okay, so you can basically, you know, zoom it, zoom out, and of course you can also put this editor over here. Okay, so I want to change, you know, girl face, so I will going to, you know, focus more on this girl's face. Okay, and if I want to decrease it, you know, more, so you can, let's increase it. Okay, this much. Okay, now My friends, here you can also see this option of a pen. Okay, so you can see this, we have this, you know, hand part over here. If you will tap on this, okay, if you will tap on this, so you can just move the complete you know, one with the image and this box. Okay, but if you will choose this option, so you can only select the image or this one. Okay, but of course if you want to move both of them, you can just choose it to this pen one, hand raise option, and you can just move both of them. Okay, now you will see the first option we have is of erase. Okay, so here you can see the erase option. Okay, now let's see how this erase option works. So just click on this erase path, and from here you can just increase and decrease it, of course. And from here, let me just increase the erase path, so it will make the eraser, you know, little bit big. If I will increase it more, so it will make the image eraser more big. So for example, I want to erase this beautiful girl face. Okay, now here you will going to see at very bottom, we can just write any prompt we want. Okay, and of course you can also see from here we have some diffusions as well. So you can just choose any of the diffusion. You can just put the number of images. For now I only want 2. Okay, and image dimensions, keep all thing by default. Okay, as suggested. And now I can say or I can write woman, you know, woman basically standing. Okay, woman is standing like this. Okay, and I will going to click on the generate button. Now Leonardo will going to do their magic. Okay, okay, so you can see that where we have basically erased, so at that particular path it has, you know, changed the girl image. Okay, so you can even go to the second one, because we have chosen 2 image here, so it is giving the 2 image option from here. Okay, you can change it to whatever you want. Okay, so that's the thing you guys can even do from here as well. Okay, and if you are, you know, liking this one, so you can just click on this accept button, and this will be done. Okay, so you can say the image is over here. Okay, so this is the girl, and if you want to download this artwork which you have done here, so you can just click on this download artwork, and you can download this image. Okay, and for some reason if you want to go back, so you have this undo option, click on that and you can just go back again. Okay, now similarly we have, you know, this draw marks option. Now let me just go back. Okay, now let me just choose this draw marks. Okay, okay, great. And you know, now I can just, you know, put some other prompts, or even I can just put this prompt as well. 2 images, click on the generate button. So you can either put the eraser one or draw marks. Okay, and now you can see this is how the image it is giving us. Okay, so if you want to accept it, you can. Okay, so basically that's how you know, it goes. Okay, I will just undo it to the original one. Okay, okay, right. So it's hope you guys are, you know, understanding the feature of this AI canvas. You can just simply mark whatever you want to change. Okay, and just write the prompt. It will only going to change that particular path from here. Okay, for that, it's a very great feature given by Leonardo AI to use the AI canvas. Okay, so now we will going to talk about, you know, canvas AI canvas out painting. Okay, So basically, it allows us to great control to expand our images. Okay, so we have this particular image, so we can expand this image more. Okay, and also we can change the inside, but that I have taught you. You can just use this erase and marks, and you can just change it from inside. But of course you can expand this image. For example, we have this image, you can expand this image. I will going to teach you that how you can do that. Okay, so one reason you might want to use this out painting is because many of the models in Leonardo are trained at a specific resolution. Okay, so we have some specific dimensions and resolution here. So what we can do to get the best result is that if you want to generate an image, okay, so you can just create some aspect ratio. You can just choose or increase the width or height, or okay, and with the different resolution. Okay, and you can just do some expansion on your image. Okay, so for example, here we have this image. Okay, so this is the box. Okay, and select this option to just drag this box wherever you want to. Okay, so I will keep this box over here just for an example. Okay, and I can just first of all increase the width, so the width will going to increase. You can see both width has increased. Okay, now let's keep it to this much. Okay, and also I want to increase the height. Okay, so I will just increase the height. Now you can see height of this box is increasing again. I will increase it a bit more. Okay, so this much is great, right? Now what I can do is that I can just decrease a little bit of width. Okay, now I can just say here uh, dog sitting. Okay, there. Okay, so it will going to create some animation here, dog sitting in office like this. Okay, and also you can just use these negative prompts here. If you will click here, you will put the negative prompts if you wanted to. Okay, and now just see the magic. Just write your prompts, and let me just select one image for now, and let me just click on the generate button. Okay, so it will now going to expand this image in a very consistent way. Okay, so now let's wait. Okay, like this. Okay, so you can see it has created the more consistent way. Now let me just cancel it. Okay, okay, so it's again generating one. Okay, but what we want is that let's cancel this one. Okay, and let me just put the box here, and let me just write here a dog sitting. Okay, like this. And now let's see what it will going to generate for us. Okay, so more closer box you will going to keep, so more amazing result Leonardo algorithm will going to create for you. Okay, so you can see this is how it's working. Okay, but instead of this, what we can do is that we can just put a dog. Let's try now. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so that's how you basically it will going to expand the image. So you can see the image is looking like they are just connected with them. Okay, and that's how basically it will going to work. Okay, so it's just expanding the image. Now you can see the image is looking totally great, right? So even you can just expand accept it. Okay, oops, sorry, I have by mistake clicked on the generate button again, but let me just accept it. Okay, so that's how it's going. Let me just undo it. Okay, So this is the image, and if I want to accept it, I can. Okay, so you can see this is the expand version of this image, right? So that's how it goes. Okay, you can just make some changes over here, and you can similarly move to left. Okay, and let me just set it out. Okay, so that's how the image will look like. So very much consistent image you require. Okay, so now here I can say plants. Okay, like that. Okay, and if I will just click on the generate button, now it will going to generate some image in the left path. Okay, so basically the purpose of this box or Leonardo is to create or expand your image. So earlier our image was only this much, right? So now you can see it has generated one plant, and I can just accept it. So now you can see it's our complete image. We have this dog over here, and now we have one plant over here, and our image is looking very much consistent with each other. So here we only have this much image with this girl. Now we have just expanded the image with using that box, right? So this is a very great feature which is called as AI canvas out painting. Okay, so you can just paint much more along with the image. Okay, so we have this image only. So now we have just expanded the image, and we have put more of the thing. So just write prompts and expand it more and more. Okay, so that's what you can do with any image, and you can expand the image just by writing some prompts. Okay, so hope you guys have understood how to work in Leonardo and how you can use AI canvas out painting feature. Okay. Hey guys, now in Leonardo.ai we have one very amazing feature, okay, to add your own models. So basically here at very top you guys can see the featured models. So these are by default some models given by Leonardo.ai as well. Like very famous is this Leonardo diffusion, okay, which we have also used while creating our AI image. Okay, so this model with incredible shading and contrast, great at both photos and artistic styles by Kakui. Okay, so basically this particular model, if you will use this model, and it's by default given by Leonardo. Okay, so if you want to use this particular model, okay, and if you want kind of a shady and contrast type of images, so this particular model can help you. If you will select here, so at very bottom you will going to see we have plenty more images that are created with this model only. Okay, so you can see all these models have very shading and contrast photos. You can see very shady and contrast photos. So if you want to use this particular model, you can simply click on generate with this model. Okay, and after you will going to generate with this model, it will automatically going to put here image cat, okay, with the Leonardo diffusion. Okay, that means it will automatically going to take this model here, okay, Leonardo diffusion, right? So similarly under your home section you will going to see more. Okay, and if you want to see the more models, so in the fine-tuned models you can just see all of them. So under here you can see platform models. That means it's Leonardo's model. Okay, they accept plenty more, and another famous one is this one. It creates real human image with very good effects. Okay, so you can see like this very good models has been created using this. Okay, so you can use this model as well. Okay, and we have plenty more models given by Leonardo itself, and there are community models as well. Okay, so these are the community models. So basically the community of Leonardo has created this models for you to use. Okay, so basically the thing is that you can also create your own model and you can also use it whenever you want it to. Okay, and that particular model will also be available for others to use. Okay, so it's kind of social fair to create this type of models. Okay, you just help others, they will going to help you, and like that. Okay, so also if you just want to learn more about train your own image using the Leonardo.ai, so under your notes I have added one more link here. If you will click here, it will come to this particular article, and you can have very in-depth knowledge about that. Okay, so basically you can see its community model which we are discussing right now. Okay, so basically if we just talk about models, okay, so particular model has one particular style in design, right? For example, here you can see this particular you can see model is related to crypto dreams. Okay, so it will going to just give all the images that are related to crypto NFT. If you will just open this, so you will going to see all the images are related to this. So basically models are nothing, it is one category. Okay, it is a category. For example, we put similar images under this particular category. Okay, so you can assume model as a template. Okay, so for example, if we have e-commerce landing page as well, so this is also created. So you can see this is one model given by some community member. Okay, so now you can see in his model he has used plenty of images which you can use as a landing page design. Okay, you can use it, you can just click on generate with this model, and you can see now automatically e-commerce landing page will be added. Now you can use this model and you can just write one thing. Okay, and it will going to generate a similar template that is related to landing page one. So that's how this works. Okay, and we have got also one update. So if you will just go to home page now, so you can see they have shifted the trending here, new here tab and top tab over here. Okay, so interesting. You can also just decrease it. Okay, if you want in the 3 columns like that, 4 columns, 5 columns, so you can just increase it. Okay, so more you will going to increase, more images you can see. Okay, so all these options are available here, you can just search for it. It is just an update I have got few minutes ago, so you will continuously going to get updates by Leonardo.ai, because these platforms are new and they will of course going to make plenty of changes in their platform. So it's possible that in future you may see a little bit of changes over the platforms. Okay, but you can of course understood the concept of find models. You can also go to your model and you can create your own new model over here. Okay, and favorite model. So basically if you will just go to community model or platform model, so for example if I go to community model and I love this little hero ones, if you I will just going to open this, so I will going to get all the little heroes over here. Okay, so this model is basically for little heroes, so here it will going to display all the heroes. Okay, so you can see all, it is displaying all the little heroes over here. Okay, now for example I like this particular very much. Okay, that means I like this particular model very much, so I can just simply flag this. Okay, and now under your training and data, sorry, under your fine-tune models, under your favorite models, you will going to display because you have marked it as a favorite, right? So that's how basically it works. Okay, so basically if you create your own model, okay, so the basically 3 benefits are that you can easily generate images based on the style that you favor. If you're an artist, you can generate this AI image based on your own style, and you can share your model for others to use as well, right? So now let me just teach you how you can create that, but before that I just want to share you one thing. Under your Discord, okay, under your model share channel, you will see other creators have also shared plenty of their models over here. Okay, so if you are kind of a religious person, so you can just choose this type of model. Okay, so it will be kind of famous in India. And if you want some kind of uh, model that is related to analytical drawing, okay, or Pixar, Disney, like this. Okay, so whatever model you like basically, so you can just open that model. Okay, and then you will basically going to see these complete details of all the models. Okay, for example, I want this one, okay, Pixar and Disney, and here you can see the model link. Okay, and if you will just open this or click on this one, so you can see to directly going to locate that particular model for you from the community of Discord of Leonardo. Okay, and you can use it in your model as well. Now let's see how you can create one here. So you can just go to this training and data sets. By default I have created one. Okay, you can just simply click on new data set. Okay, and here you can name it, let's say I want for emojis. So you might have seen plenty of emojis. So this is data set for emojis. Okay, so click on create data set after you write the title and description, and then you can of course search some gallery search here. Okay, and for example if I just go emojis, okay, so you can see there is no emoji basically I am getting. Let me just click on the search. Okay, so no image found. So in case there are some images that are available. Okay, so you can see we have got plenty of emojis here. Okay, so of course you guys can use this type of stuff, emojis. If you wanted to, you can of course use it, or you can create your own from AI generation tool. For example, if I just go here, let me just choose stable diffusion only. Let me just go with the emojis. Okay, and then I will going to click on generate. Okay, so let me just generate it. If you will not get from here, you can of course take from the internet as well. Okay, now let's wait. So you can see that generated here. So you can just generate more like this. Okay, so let me just choose at least 7. Okay, now let me just generate it. Also you can just take it from internet. You can just search for emoji. I'm just giving you the example with internet. Okay, so you will going to find the plenty of images. Okay, so you can just use all these emojis. You can just right click, you can just save this image. Okay, for example I can just save one image, 2 image, not this one, this one. Okay, 3 image, 4 image, 5 image, like that. Okay, let me also put these images as well, 6 image, 7 image. Now this all the images has been saved. So you can just do for anything, maybe car or anything. Okay, not an issue. So you can see that generated this emoji. You can of course right click, and you can of course you can just save it, download it. Okay, from here. Okay, But let's go to the tool for now, and let me just go to the training and data set. Okay, so here we have two data set of emoji. I will just edit the database and I will going to upload the images. I will select the images, okay, and open it. Okay, so I have, you can see I have put some images over here of emoji, because I've created my model of emojis. Okay, so now I can just simply click on this train model. I can just name it emojis. I can just define the resolution, best, crest, and smoky emojis. Okay, and in the instance prompt I can just say crest, smoky emoji. Okay, or I can just put crest or smoky. So similarly you can just put it here, you can just put it in the particular category as well. Okay, for example I can just put that under some characters. Okay, and if this model has some kind of nudity, okay, so you can just turn it on. But in my case there is no such nudity or some things which is not appropriate for audience. Okay, so in my case there is nothing such thing, so I will keep it off and then I will click on start training. Okay, so it may take plenty of time, maybe 30 minutes, or it can even take 1 hour as well, or few hours. But I found it out that it takes very less time, but it's still they just say that it may take 30 minutes of time. You can just simply click on view status. Okay, and you can see the status is showing processing. Okay, and you can just come here under your training and data set. Okay, under your job status you guys will going to see the processing. Okay, so this may take few times, so you just have to wait. Okay, so now you can see within 5 minutes they have created for me and the status is now showing done. Okay, now I can just go to training and data set and I can see my emoji over here, and you can see that's how it's created. Okay, so I can just use this particular emoji. Okay, if I will going to click here, so you can see that's how it has created. Okay, some of the emojis, right? That's how it works. And here you can see your models. So it's your model. Okay, under your fine-tuned models, your model, it is showing your emoji. Okay, you can just view it. I guess they have not yet processed it, but here it will going to display all the emojis. And of course you can also use this model for yourself. Okay, maybe you are doing plenty of works on emoji. If you often do lots of work on emoji, so you can just use your own template again to create some new designs, or okay, or AI images, or some other people can also use it for their purpose. Okay, so that's how it works basically. Now wait, let me just refresh the complete Leonardo. Okay, okay, so it has not yet created, but you can just click on the generate with this model and you can see the emoji will come, and people can you can say instant promise chest and smoky, and people can also edit and they can just create their own new one. Okay, for example I can say smoky. Okay, lightning, something like this. Let me just go with the two images. Okay, now it has not yet processed, but that's how it works. People can use your model, and you can also use it, okay, for your own projects. So for that purpose, Leonardo has created this feature to create your own model. Okay, so you can see that's how it will going to work. Okay, but the thing is that it has not yet processed it properly. Okay, so just give it at least 24 hours. Okay, so it will going to process properly. Okay, so you can see whenever someone will going to use your particular model, so more and more image will going to pop up down, and it will say that many people have used your model to create the images, and all that images that has been used to or generated. That means many people will going to use your model. Okay, so when they will going to use it your model, so whatever images they have generated using your model, it will all going to display over here. Okay, so that's the thing about this, and hope you guys have understood how you can create your own models easily. Okay, now guys, we will going to talk about the copyrights. Okay, so using images from the Leonardo AI is not at all problematic. Okay, so you can use any image or any AI art, and you can use it commercially also. What I will going to suggest you guys is that to not use any famous or any recognized person character. Okay, when you create AI art, because for example, let's say we will if we copy the Shinchan. Okay, you all know the Shinchan is a very famous cartoon. Okay, so if you try to create some of the arts using the famous character Shinchan, there can be the problem that the main creator of Shinchan can file a copyright case against you. Okay, now the copyright case depends on country to country from where you guys are operating, but in simple short, that's the only suggestion which I will going to give you, is that not to use any famous or any famous recognized people, okay, or character in your AI art image. Okay, also you can just put some text image to avoid any copyright issues as well. Okay, for example, let me just show you guys if possible. Okay, let's say we have this particular image over here. Okay, so what you can do is that you can just put some kind of your logo or some kind of text on your image. Okay, so this can also help you to prevent from any copyright strike. Okay, so you can just put you can of course put the image description as well from here. Okay, but what is the main important thing is to put some text. Okay, so you can just put some text over here, and you can just write your brand name, let's say brand name. So this will going to help you to avoid to avoid all the copyright related issues. Okay, okay, so you can just shrink it little bit if you wanted to. Okay, and you can just put this text wherever you want it to. Okay, so this is the suggestion I will like to give you all. So make sure you guys put some text or image to avoid any copyright issues, and that's it. So this is just a thing which I just wanted to tell you guys regarding the copyrights. Okay, And one more thing which you can do is that directly do not use art image of someone. Okay, so what you guys can do is that you can just use their template, but make sure you just um, change bit prompts. You just change some prompts, okay, and regenerate that image, okay, and use that particular image. Okay, so do not directly go to Leonardo, and if you are finding some AI art image very much attractive, so you directly saving that image and using it. So don't do that. Okay, just use that template, okay, on AI image generator. Just change the prompt, you can slightly change the prompt, okay, and regenerate that image, and you can use that image commercially. So this is what I just wanted to give you, about the copyright. Okay, okay, so make sure you just follow these things to avoid any copyright trouble. Okay. Hey guys, so now I will going to share you some of the amazing websites which you can basically use, okay, to sell your AI arts. Okay, so here first is Unity Store. Okay, so you can just go to this URL, and for all this particular website which I am sharing you guys, okay, I will provide the link. You can simply click on this link, okay, and you will come up here. Okay, so here you can see we have 2D here, 3D here as well. So you will find that basically Unity is used to create tons of games. Okay, so you can see many people are providing plenty of images and templates, so people can purchase these animated monsters. For example, if you will look here, so people are creating some animated monsters like this. Okay, using AI generation tools. Okay, and you can see they are just packing this in one package. Okay, and all the animated monsters and many more. Okay, and now you can just put that all art generation on this website. Now your products will be listed on this website, and you can just sell this one. Okay, so basically what happened is that many game developers use these graphics. Okay, use all these graphics, and they just purchase this graphic for their games, right? So you can also create some graphics, like you can see you can create some monsters. Okay, different monsters, heroes. Okay, plenty more things. Okay, using AI art generation tool, and you can use the game developers okay, to use them. Okay, and here you can see this is also very famous, that is 3700 fantasy RPG icon packs. Okay, so it will going to give all the different icons. Okay, like this one. Okay, small icons. These are all generated with the AI tools only. Okay, so you can just create your own, sell it on this website. And the next website we have is of course the Amazon.com. Okay, so you can just sell it on the KDP, that is Amazon's KDP. Okay, so here what you can do is that you can just create this type of coloring books. Okay, now the thing is that people or childrens can see this type of books. Basically this is just a book where people or kids put colors. Okay, so it's just a black and white videos, or black and white images. Okay, people just put colors on them. Okay, so that's what you guys can even do and create. Okay, and you can just use this Amazon.com, and you can also create some stories. Okay, you can just put you can use, let's say, ChatGPT. You can write one story, and related to that story you can create some image, and you can just combine that text and image into one PDF. You can convert that PDF. Okay, and after you create that PDF book, you can sell it as an ebook in the Amazon Kindles, and you can see like this. It's very famous, that is Huggosaurus. Okay, so this is one kind of a story for children's. Okay, uh, so you can see complete short summary of short summary is written. Okay, so you can create one story in chat gpt. Okay, you don't have to be, author or anything like that. Okay, you can create one story, create images related to that story, and put that on one PDF and sell it on this Amazon's website. Okay, and then we have the new website, that is creative market website. Let me just provide you the link as well. Okay, so creative market, so here you can see many people sell their graphics. Okay, they sell their icons, templates. Okay, okay, and there are plenty more things. So what you guys can do is that you can just get idea, you can just go over to all these categories, and you will see that people are selling, some are selling Shopify themes, some are selling the vector graphics. If you will just go on these categories, so you will see these are the vector graphics. Okay, which people are selling basically. Okay, and you can use this website to sell your art. You can see these are the art. Okay, you can see these are all arts that has been created by many people. Okay, so you can just go ahead and you can just click on this open a shop, and you can just create your profile and sell your art. Okay, so this is just a amazing website, and whenever someone will going to purchase it, you will going to make money, right? So that's the website, and the next website we have is the creativemarket.com. Okay, this that's the same website which we have already discussed. Okay, just click on open a shop, and then we guys have this website called as Etsy. Okay, so here also you can just sell plenty of things. Like here you can see the art category. Okay, so here you can see sculptures. So all these things you can just create on your website. Okay, on the Leonardo, let's say, and you can sell all that thing in this website. Okay, Etsy is a very popular website. Okay, so make sure you guys utilize these websites as well, right? And then let me just copy the URL of this website. Oops, sorry. The next website we have is the Designer. So it is also a good website for all the creatives, people like you. Okay, so you can see many people just create this type of graphics. Okay, and they just sell it over here. Okay, so you can just check out all these websites which I am sharing. Okay, and you will be able to get a good idea how to go with these websites. Okay, then one powerful website is called as Invato Elements. So here you can just sell all your creatives. So you can see this image is also created with AI generated tool as well. Okay, and we have kind of a plenty of tools here on this website. Let me also share you this website name. And then we have this Redbubble, one of the very popular website. Okay, Netflix, fan art plus Redbubble gives you awesomeness for artists. Okay, so you can see you can just sell your graphics or your art to this website. They will going to use it on their t-shirts and all this thing. Okay, and they will, whenever someone will going to purchase it, you will going to make money, right? So that's this website. You can also explore this website. Okay, and then the next website we have is the stocks.adobe.com website. Okay, so this is also a very famous website. which you can also explore, and you can just sell your images. Like all these image are created with AI generated image. You can see all these are okay. So you can just go to this website and you can just sell it. Okay, so these are some few websites which I have shared with you guys. So make sure you guys use all this website, okay, and just click on this website, okay, and just use it. Okay, great. So this is what I just wanted to teach you guys. Okay, so make sure that's how you can also make a good amount of money by utilizing this different areas. Okay, and if possible in future I will also going to create one separate course of around 2 to 3 hours course on the complete procedure how you can create art and publish to this website if possible. Okay, but I'm not sure when I will going to launch that, but I will going to of course launch that course. If I will going to share the link in the very bottom bonus lesson of this course. Okay, so you can check those courses there and you can also take the advantage of that as well, right? But these are the websites which are very much interesting and can help you a lot to make a good passive income very much easily. Okay, without any investment.